Hey guys, we're doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Q&A number 13 today. Got a few questions this week, and if you do have any questions for me, be sure to post in the comments, or you can contact me on Twitter or something like that. So, just to get right into it, Darkblade of Ra is asking me whether I play, in real life, if I play with physical cards. I actually don't anymore. I don't have the very small collection I did have, I don't really have anymore. I don't have the money or the time to really get back into it with physical cards. It's difficult because of the way I play is a lot different than most people. Most people work really hard on their one or two decks and try to play that so they don't end up spending way too much money. But I like to play a new deck all the time, so it would be very hard for me to keep up the hobby if I had physical cards. Maybe sometime in the future if I'm able to, but right now not really what I'm doing. And I do enjoy playing online a lot just because I get to see so much different stuff and not the same decks all the time. So now Vaxel289 is asking me about my deck spotlights. If you do have a deck you want me to do for the deck spotlight series, which I'm enjoying a lot, you could post it on my deck spotlight videos, or you could send me a message on Twitter or Skype. Any way that you can contact me is fine. Just send me a deck list or a video and I'll consider it. I already do have your deck list, Vaxel. I think he sent me Heraldic Beast or something, but I do get a bunch of requests, so I can't guarantee when I'll be able to get around to certain people's decks to do a spotlight on. But I do keep track of all the ones I do get, so you don't need to send it in again if you've already sent it to me. And now Carol Petrovsky is asking me about Earthbound Immortals, hoping to see me do one of those decks. If you do have a deck request for me, just hit the deck request button towards the end of the video and post your request there if you haven't already. Otherwise, I don't really entertain deck requests from other areas, just because I get so many requests just on there that I kind of have to do what I have. I think I did an Earthbound Immortal deck for January. I'm not sure. I would suggest looking through my playlist just to see my old Earthbound Immortal deck. I might update it at some point. I can't say when, but obviously it could use a revamp now that they have that field card that could be really useful for them. So post it. I might consider it. You'll just have to wait and see. Until then, just check out the other profiles that I've done on that deck in the past. So Ryan Woodward is asking me about any new series that I might be playing around with. So I recently started doing something where I just pick a topic and talk about it. I think that's a really cool thing that I want to keep doing. I have an idea for this week, which I want to do it every Sunday, so that'll be coming up soon. And the idea that I have is probably a little more controversial, so it'll be a little more interesting. Favorite archetypes was kind of a fun, start to the series, but I'm hoping to keep doing something like that and keep it interesting and talk about things that part of the game that really could warrant some more discussion and more, investigating and kind of thinking about how things should work and how the game should be moving forward. So I want to keep that up. As far as other stuff, it's tough to say now. I kind of have a full plate in terms of what I do. I do, usually a video every day, so it's giving me not many opportunities to try out new stuff. I want to have, a few series going on and still be able to do my deck. So I think right now is pretty optimum for what I want to do. But I also do really want to get interested in streaming and things like that. I know a lot of people want to see me use my decks and play, and a lot of people want to play me. People message me all the time on Dueling Network and want to play me. So next for me is probably to get into streaming, figuring out things, trying to figure out how I want to do that. If I do stream, I want to make it like in Devpro or Dueling Network. Probably, actually, I'm really not sure at this point. I'm guessing more people would like me to do Dueling Network, but I'd rather do Devpro. So because of the audience, I'll probably end up doing Dueling Network and just stream duels on there. And I'll probably invite just, my subscribers or my viewers to come in and play me. I think that could be really fun. And yeah, I could just, people that want to see me play matches can, get their fix from there. And people that just want to play me and, see what my decks are about, they'll also get to see what I'm doing. So I really would like to do that. So if you guys are interested in that, please keep telling me, keep yelling at me for doing stuff like that, and I'll try to make some more headway on it. It's tough because of how busy I am, but that's something I really want to do in the future. And if that goes well, I might start streaming, random stuff if people are interested in that. I'm also not sure where I'm going to stream. It's obviously going to be, on Twitch or YouTube. YouTube would be easier because of all my subscribers, but Twitch is obviously a better service. So a bunch of stuff like that I'm throwing around, but I do want to stream at some point, and I'm hoping that you guys will be interested in that. Now Stephen Goodwin is asking me about Cardfight Vanguard. It's something that people have brought up to me, but I haven't really looked into it too much. I think I've said it before. It's just way too much for me now to look into another type of card game. It took me, long enough just to get to where I'm at with Yu-Gi-Oh, with all the stuff I'm doing with it and all the decks and all the cards in it. So I might look into it at some point when I'm bored or just want to know more about what it's about. But it probably will be too much for me to take on, another card game and get really interested in it. But, you never say never. Some point in the future, I might take a look at it. And, because people are bringing it up, obviously it is getting a following out there. So thank you to everyone that has sent in questions this week. If you do have a question for me, post in the comments, let me know on Twitter, something like that. You can ask me about decks and archetypes and cards and all kinds of stuff. You can ask me about YouTube. You can ask me about stuff outside the game, like Ryan Woodward has asked me, and a lot of people have asked me. I really like helping people out, so if you have questions about rulings, about how cards work, I'd really like to help with that. I'm on Dueling Network all the time trying to help people, but it's very difficult in that atmosphere. So I really like being able to do this kind of a one-on-one basis and help people out. It's something that I really value highly. So I'm hoping that more people will have questions about that and I'll be able to help them out with that. But as always, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next Friday for another Yu-Gi-Oh! Q&A. See you later.